Oh, hello, welcome back to an updated studio tour. Let me just bring you inside because you're currently perched on a tripod right now. Mind your head. Okay, remember to take your shoes off before you come in. Hello, my love, welcome back to the studio. I thought I would do an updated studio tour / homeware haul on a budget because many of you are either looking to move in or you've moved into new student accommodation and you're looking to like revamp your place but at an affordable price. And I have been shopping over the past few months, so I'm happy to show you some new bits and bobs that I've added to the flat. It's still not fully on the way there yet and there's still things I want to buy, but I'll just update it as time goes on. But today I've actually dressed up for the occasion. So this is a new dress that I've just bought. I'm living for these big puffy sleeves. It's making me feel like very cool and like businesswoman. I'm literally channeling lady off the studio kind of look today. So without further ado, let's get going and let's show you around. But before that, would you like to have a coffee this time instead of a green tea from the Nespresso machine in my new mug? Yeah, new hot mug? Okay, follow me. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this down there, and while I'm there, I might as well show you the first homeware bit that I have introduced to the flat, and I absolutely love it. So let's come over to the dining area. Here's your coffee, by the way. So if you know me, you'll know that I love my whiskey. So when I first got here, I was like, I really want to make my own cocktails one day. Granted, we now have a restriction, so now it's gonna be cocktails for one because there's no indoor mixing and socializing allowed unless you're part of my social bubble. When I first moved in, I was like, do you know what? I love hosting. I love like the idea of me making an old fashioned or an espresso martini. So I went ahead and bought a mixology set, a cocktail making set, and I absolutely adore it. Also, these are dried flowers called Chinese lanterns. I've never seen them before, but they are absolutely beautiful. And to be honest, they're well past their display date. First of all, this is a set that I bought from Amazon. So it comes with whiskey stones and there's a little pamphlet with it as well, which you basically use instead of ice. So normally if I enjoy my whiskey, I don't like to water it down too much with too much ice. And inside this box, it comes with these two glasses, which has a good weight to them. It's kind of like very like crystal-esque, and I absolutely adore how they look. They feel a lot more expensive than they were. I'll leave everything that I mentioned in this video in the description box in case you're interested. And it also comes with these branded coasters with the little like pad things at the bottom so they don't slip around and slide on the table. This whole set comes with like the glass shaker and then this little cocktail shaker. You basically just combine them two together and just do your thing. And it comes with the 25 and 50 measure, the cocktail strainer, the little like mixy stirry thing, the thing to put into your spirit bottles, and the muddler. To store the cocktail making set, I bought this tray from Amazon as well. It looks very like 20s, 30s. I'm obsessed with speakeasy bars, so anything I can like try and make it feel like that, I would. And it just makes everything look, again, so much more expensive than it actually is. Moving on to this section, which is the windowsill. Last time you saw it, it was completely empty apart from like a few housewarming cards. My sisters very kindly got me a patch plant gift voucher for my birthday, so I decided to go all out. So I got 5 plants from the unkillable section, and so far they're still alive, so let me introduce you to them. So I've got this one here. I've not actually come up with a name yet, maybe like Flora or something. Jess, I don't know. This was actually just a prop because this bag doesn't usually sit here, but I was taking pictures with this bag and my Cheetos. To the left, it's got my whiskey box. On top of that, I have 2 more little recipe books. So one of them is a sriracha cookbook that Christina kindly sent me as well as part of her housewarming gift, which is so sweet. And also a whiskey made me do it recipe book, and it's just basically got 60 wonderful whiskey and bourbon cocktails inside. Whiskey highball, oh, takes me back to Japan. Moving over to this windowsill, we have my selection of Harry Potter books and then 2 more plants to the left. So let me introduce you to the Peace Lily. Again, she is up and down. So normally she's up, but sometimes when I forget to water her or I've watered her too much, then she's a bit droopy, but right now she's looking happy. So she's like, hello there, I'm still alive, woohoo! And then also this little plant here, which I adore because it's so low maintenance. These 2 are best friends and they live together. So far, so good. I'm so happy that they're still alive. For me, decor-wise, I don't really enjoy like super modern properties. My ideal place would have like a roaring fireplace, a little snoozing dog, like a ceiling to floor bookshelf full of old classic books, all of my favorite books, and maybe a little ladder as well that you can climb up, a little section with like, you know, those like old school globe, what they're called, like the drinks trolley, but they're not, you know, the ones where you like open up as a globe and inside you're like, oh, whiskey. Basically, I'm like a 70-year-old Scottish man inside a 20-year-old Chinese body. So that is my ideal aesthetic, but alas, I'm just gonna have to do with what I can. So on top of this section, we have a diffuser. This is from Marks and Spencer, and then I've actually added a few more books to my coffee table selection. So we've got this, which is Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, Mastering the Elements of Good Cooking. And this was a birthday gift by my friend Amy, and it is amazing. I have this book, which is from Elegant Hotels from when I stayed there in Barbados, and the team very kindly sent me their cookbook full of all of the different recipes. It takes me back and you're introduced to all of the wonderful talented chefs. The yellowfin tuna salad, I had this in Barbados and it was so good. And of course my fave, Hong Kong Diner by Jeremy Pang. What a guy. What has changed about this section is the drinks section. So I need to actually add to this. I haven't had the chance to yet, and ultimately I would like to have like a selection of Japanese whiskies, some scotch, gin and wines and things like that, but right now I've just got a selection of like things that I've just been given as gifts so far. What I have added is this little sweetheart plant, again from Patch Plant. It's very, very cute. And also I've added this like holder tray, again from Amazon. So it's actually quite a large tray, and it's like a marble look print on top of it. I love it because it ties everything in all together, and it's not too in the way, but it just adds a little something to tie in like the wall and the cabinet, and it makes everything look a lot more luxurious. Welcome to my bathroom area. Not much has changed apart from I now have a plant on the corner just to add a little bit of color, because otherwise it's all like marble and stuff, and then a little cactus because I figured that cactus doesn't need water, but if they did, they can just survive on the steam from the shower and stuff. I've added a few like extra gadgets in my bathroom which I absolutely adore. These two things. This is just like the new Genius toothbrush. You basically have like an app for it as well, and you can just brush your teeth and the app will like detect the position of your toothbrush, and you can change the different colors of it. So mine's like yellow. I don't want to switch it on. It's yellow, but you can change it to like pink and blue and green, which is really, really cool. And also this one is just basically like a water jet flosser. It's waterproof, so you can use it in the shower, and it comes with 5 different attachments, so different levels of flossing, whatever you need. If you've got braces, if you've got something a bit more gentle, if you want to have a tongue scraper, it comes with that as well. No, I'm trying to look, but I don't think I've added anything else to the bathroom, to be honest, because all I add are just like random products and things and random skincare bits. But let's move on to the bedroom. Saying that, there are a few products that have been a game changer for my shower routine. This shower gel smells so good. Like, I don't like sweet smells, like I love like husky woody scents, and this is the Moroccan oil shower gel, which the team sent to me like a year ago, and I've only had the chance to use it now. This smells so like sensual and like husky and beautiful, and it's all like woody and spiced and stuff, and I absolutely love it. For my body, I have this combo which makes me so smooth and smell amazing. So this is the Dove exfoliating body scrub. I then follow it up with this, and this is the Palmer's cocoa butter formula moisturizing body oil, and a little goes a long way. I kid you not. It smells so good, and I just leave it to sink in my body for like 5 minutes or so, and you are so smooth. You smell like a snack, like whew. I feel like I've just had a trip to the spa, and these products are so inexpensive. They were on offer at Superdrug when I bought them. For the face, this is the Gold Faden MD Doctor Scrub, and it's a ruby crystal microderma exfoliator. So I've been breaking out a lot more recently because of hormonal breakouts, and I've been using this to kind of try and like keep it at bay, and just to keep my face still like I was going to say succulent, but like, you know, like fresh and bright and stuff as well, especially because it's winter coming up, and usually I just have a lot of like dry skin and dry patches. So I've been really enjoying this just in the shower. Once a week I scrub it on my face, and it's great. So the bedding actually took me a lot longer to search than I thought. This is a dusty pink set from Marks and Spencer. I absolutely adore the color, and I wanted to make sure that it worked by photoshopping this bedding set with the color wall. So I wanted it to work and have have a pop of colour but still be like feminine and still be very, very cozy. That would work throughout the year. I would like something for like Christmas, but I don't know what yet, so I'm going to be having a browse. This blanket is from Zara Home that I bought earlier in lockdown, I think like April, March, it was in the sale. Moving you over to this section, I have a new plant. Me and Staz, we went to Columbia Road Flower Market in East London, Shoreditch, and we bought this plant for £15 because at the end of the day and everything was on sale. But to be honest, I'm really struggling with it, so that's why I don't want you to come too close, because the leaves at the bottom are yellowing. I did ask my friend Yashin, who is like an official plant mum, like she owns so many plants and she's an absolute expert with plants, and she's basically said I've been overwatering it. To the right of it, I have, again, the candle that my friend Karen got me that I need to burn, a little note from my friend Ellie, and she basically put this together for my birthday, and I'm a Leo and she made this herself. It sits by my bed, it's got my birthday on it, so it's like completely personalised. It's so thoughtful, so yeah, if Ellie ever watches this video, thank you so much, I love it. On the other side here, I have, this is a game changer, an Anchor wireless charger for my phone. I don't have to faff around with cables and things like that. Just pop it on and then it immediately charges, and it's just such a game changer. Like, it's so good. The idea of a wireless charging still blows my little mind. There's this insert, which I will show you here, that I bought from Bungee. So this whole like acrylic container is from Bungee, but I bought this jewellery set from there, and it's basically like a suede insert that you can put into the containers, and you can store all of your necklaces and your earrings. Earrings from my friend Tori, she makes them herself. Like, look at how beautiful these are, the little faces, and she like hand paints them and hand crafts them, and the proceeds towards her Etsy shop goes towards her work as a climate activist and also towards being a mental health advocate and all of the fantastic work that she does. If I can support my friends, like, I want to do it as much as I can, to be honest. I've got a new addition to my flat as well. So this is Bungee, and she is the bunny for Feifei in Over the Moon, and the team actually sent over this as well as this box. If you saw my video about that Netflix invite, clearly you know how much it meant to me. So I've got this actually by my windowsill next to some jelly beans and a mint plant. This is little Bungee, she's so cute. The only thing I've got to add is this flash mop, which is fantastic. Honestly, you know you're an adult when you start being excited about a mop. Next thing I really want to get is a wireless vacuum cleaner. This one is basically like electronic mop, and you press this little button and it's got this little like squeezy bottle of product. I need to change it up, and then it squirts out the product onto the floor, and then you just mop it, and it's so good. And then these little like pads, you can either get as a pack, but you can actually get a reusable one as well, and then you just hand wash it or throw it in the wash. So that is my updated studio flat tour slash homeware haul on a budget. I try to keep any new bits that I buy under £30, but to be honest, like, I know I bought a lot of things from Amazon, and I would like to buy things from more local businesses as well and to support them, especially over lockdown. So if you do have your favorite homeware stores in London or in England and UK that I can support, then please do send me a recommendation. I hope you enjoyed this little updated bits. I hope it's given you some inspiration as to how you can just make changes here and there to your flat or the place that you're living in or your room without spending loads and loads of money. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, and if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if this is your first time here and you're enjoying what you're seeing and you would like to see more vlogs from here. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video.